In this tutorial, you will learn how to use an image in Cricut Design Space to create a label. These specific labels that I will create today will be for applying to the back of your dominoes. First, you'll go to Google. I use Chrome, so I will search for Daisy images in Google. And I will click on beautiful. And this is the image that I want to use. So I'll click on that and then right click, save image as. You can rename it what you want and save it. And be sure that you're in your pictures file so that it's easier for you to find it. So since I've already saved it, I'm not going to save it again, but if I was going to, then I could name it what I want and click on save. So then I will go into Design Space, select New Project, Upload, and I've already uploaded it, but I'm going to do it again just to show you. So you will click Upload Image, Browse. You'll make sure you're in your Pictures folder, which I am. But if I wasn't, then I could select the Pictures folder from this side. And then I can scroll down to find my picture, or I can type it in the search bar. Double click it, click on complex, continue, continue again. You want to be sure to select the image on the left, which is the save as a print then cut image. Click save. Then you will click on the image one time, so you highlight it. Select Insert Image. Give it just a little bit of time to load. So there's your image. Make our screen just a bit smaller so we can see. Okay, so now we're going to select Shapes and select the square. And what you'll want to do is unlock it so you can manipulate the size, and you'll make it into a rectangle. Make it a little bit wider just so that we can put it over our image. Okay. So now we will go to Select All, and you'll want to slice it. So now you can just save your picture and delete all the other pieces. Okay, so now up here in size, you'll want to unlock this box and make the width of your picture 0.88. Push your tab button and go to the height, and you'll want your height to be 1.656. Push tab again, and that is the correct size you want your label. So now you can lock this back so that you don't accidentally make it a different shape or make it smaller or anything like that. Next, you will go to Make It, and here is where you can select how many of this project you want. So you can change the amount of copies. So I always print more than what I need in case I accidentally apply one crooked and have to pull it off, or I tear one. You don't want to have to go back and print just one or two labels and waste more paper. Excuse me. So I always print at least 30. So I'll just put 30 and apply. Now looking at my paper, I see that I have more space, so I will go ahead and put 35, apply, just so that I use all of the paper that I have. So next you will continue. It's pairing to my machine, but what I want to do is send it to my printer so that it can print first. I always turn off the bleed. Then you'll select your printer. So if it doesn't default to the one you want, you'll just go select it. And then you'll click print. So then your printer will print your design. It's going to look just like this. The black line around it is your guides. That is what your Cricut machine uses to read the design so it knows where to cut. Okay, I've already printed mine, so I'm not going to print again. The next step after you printed would be to load it into your Cricut machine. So depending on what material you're using, whether it be vinyl, whether it be cardstock or copy paper, you will select which one you want to cut. What I highly suggest is that you print it the first time on regular copy paper or cardstock, cut it out and make sure that it prints and cuts the way you want it to before you use your printed sticker vinyl paper, so that way you don't waste sticker paper. So if you're doing it on sticker vinyl, you would click vinyl. Then you would feed your mat into your machine and press the blinking arrow button. Once your mat is in your machine, you will then click your blinking C button. Before you click the C button, if you want to select fast mode, you can. Then you can click the C. When I'm making labels, I don't cut in fast mode only because I always worry that it's going to tear my paper, but it's up to you. If you want to cut in fast mode, it's perfectly fine if that's what you choose. It's just a preference. So once it's done cutting, you'll take your paper or your vinyl out of the machine, off of your mat, and weed it so you remove all of the excess vinyl that you don't need, and you will be left with your labels. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email address is ramirezdeb@gmail.com. That is RAMIREZDEBB@gmail.com. Thank you.